Hello again, this is Robert Schein, Managing Director and Partner with Blanke Schein Wealth Management. Well, today is April 23rd, 2020, and there's a few topics I'd like to go into. One very specifically is our research resources. At Blanke Schein Wealth Management, we're a HighTower company. We have access to basically all Wall Street has to offer. We get up super early. We're on East Coast time, even though we're in the Pacific, Standard Time. But I'm an early riser as well as our team, and so it's not uncommon that the first thing out of bed, we start going right to our inbox, which HighTower Capital Markets does a fantastic job of curating all the resources that are out there, put them in a few different emails to us, and then we go through the research. In addition, just to the Wall Street Journal, I'm going to show you and Barron's that we read. The research that we have every single morning is RBC, Goldman Sachs. I want to show you a visual of this because this is every single morning. Now, rest assured, we don't print them out. This is the first time I printed out. Actually, I think maybe since the first time I ever had the access to this many years ago, but we all read digitally. But it's a pretty powerful message here. We have Goldman Sachs, not only the research, but equity research, Citigroup, Barclays, Bloomberg. This was just today. Stifel, another one dropped there. We have Barclays again, JP Morgan. Now what's interesting here, the one that dropped was Wells Fargo. That's one we often skip, actually. What's interesting here is that, I give a daily update, what Wall Street's watching, what traders are looking at, what the markets are paying attention to. And, a lot of it could be geopolitical, a lot of it could be fiscal or monetary policy, event-driven, data-driven, economic-driven, even statistical driven from a technical analysis in the markets. There's all aspects, and obviously now scientific driven, medical driven, and there's a lot of different factors that we have to go through and just take every single day's worth of information, boil it down to sort of what the markets are looking at. And again, I've had several different topics in the past couple of weeks, last 30 days. I've been reporting to my clients, friends and family on this daily video blog. But I just highlighted here as an example what traders are watching. So this is something that I go through, and one of the themes this morning was the ECB. So we're talking about European central banks, and they're changing the rules, and I'll get to that in a minute. But again, Barclays had it on the front of their page, JP Morgan Chase had it in the front of their page, and that's the same conversation, just different investment banks take on it. So, whether it's a political headline and, I report it to you guys, or it's something that talking about, the opening of the economy, is that political? Again, this is not me weighing in one way or another. This is ultimately the research that we have access to of what all the market is concerned about. Okay. In addition to, the investment bank research that we have that I just described, we have a lot of custodial partners research, right? Our clients were Charles Schwab. Our clients are Fidelity, the two largest custodians out there. So those two have provided us with tremendous research opportunities and capabilities as well. And then we also go through the Strategis. I got Strategis and First Trust over here. Strategis, we have technical strategy, policy outlook, HighTower Capital Markets, replay, conference calls. These are all the conference calls that I've been over 45 conference calls for our clients in the last 30 days. So that's why I want to do these video updates for our clients, let you know what we're thinking, how we're thinking in real time. Keep in mind, our planning takes into consideration types of events that just like these, okay? So we can't predict the coronavirus, but what we can do is plan and prepare with our process and our formula and our plan up front for our clients at Blanke Schein Wealth Management, coupled with the tailored investment solution, i.e. asset allocation for our clients, really helps us determine the level of risk in which is appropriate for them. So, and that's dictated by the financial plan. So while we can't always predict, sort of the next event that's going to happen, and there will be another event, there will be continued market volatility, rest assured that we have a process and a plan for that. And that's what we aim to do with Blanke Schein Wealth Management. But it's also anchored in our investment resources that we have access to. So we have access to the street's resources. We're not just taking one specific opinion, and I get everyone's opinion and I get everyone's research, and I really want to give you guys what we see as top 2 or 3 ideas of the day. Yesterday we actually highlighted some things that CNBC and Bob Pisani had all morning this morning, and I had it a day earlier than Bob. He was talking about size matters. Large caps are actually leading this market through what we're seeing right now. So anyway, I just want to take some time about our resource capabilities here with HighTower and the investment solutions that we're bringing to you. So thanks for listening.